In this video, I'll show you how to create a presentation in PowerPoint, which includes video and audio of yourself. The first thing you need to do is create a basic PowerPoint. Here you can see I've already added the pictures and information to my presentation, which is about Syria's President Bashar al-Assad. So the first piece of media I want to add is some audio of me introducing my presentation. I have a few options of how to include the audio. One is that I can pre-record the audio using my phone or some other application like GarageBand on the Mac, and then add the audio to the PowerPoint. To do this, I first want to make sure that I have the Home tab selected from the top ribbon, and then I'll go over to the right, and under the Insert section, I'll choose Media. From the drop-down, I want to choose an audio file on my computer, so I'll select Audio File. You can also choose Audio Browser. It's just another way to look for a file. I prefer audio from file, so from the pop-up window, I'll navigate to the file I want, and then I click on it, come to the bottom, click Insert. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to show you how to record audio a different way. The second option here is to record audio directly through PowerPoint and add it to the presentation. To do this, I want to make sure that I go up to the top, that I still have my Home tab selected. Then I will come back over to Insert, click on Media, and from the drop-down I'll select Record Audio. It's the last option. The first thing you want to do is to give your recording a name that identifies it. This one I'm going to call Introduction because it's the first slide. And then the options just above the title are really intuitive. If you want to record, you press record. If you want to pause your recording, you press pause. But when I'm finished with the recording, I'll hit stop. To make sure that it sounds good, I'll press play and I'll listen to it. I know you guys can't hear my recording, but when I'm satisfied with it, I'll just go ahead and I click save. You can see this little speaker icon pops up right in the middle of my slide. It's got these play options as well. I like to move the icon to the top left corner of my slide, so I click in the middle of the icon and I'll drag it up here to the corner to get it out of the way. Now, if you look at the ribbon in the top of the window, you can see that a new tab has appeared. It's called Format Audio and it's purple. Your personal preference comes into play here. For a recorded presentation, I like my audio track to start as soon as possible. That means as soon as the slide appears. To do that, I'm going to go to the audio options and choose automatically from the drop-down menu. Also, I don't want this clip art to show during my presentation, so I'm going to go to the drop-down menu under Start, which is playback options, and from here I'll choose Hide Icon During Show. Now you can see when I preview my presentation that the audio starts right away and that the icon is hidden. You don't hear the audio, but it's playing and the icon's gone. That's good. Now, since I couldn't find a picture for the third slide, my education slide, I'm going to go ahead and add a video of me talking. Like with the audio, I can pre-record the video with another device or on another application on my computer like Photo Booth. However, I cannot record directly into PowerPoint like I could with the audio track. For this one, I already recorded a video on my phone and I want to add that to this slide. So I'll make sure I'm on the Home tab, I'll come over and pick Media, choose Movie from File from the drop-down menu, and then I'll navigate to that video that I want. I click on it, choose Insert, and you can see it appears on the slide. I'm going to move the icon, resize it, because right now it takes over too much of my window. So I'm going to size it down a little smaller than that. And then I'm going to move it over here and try and get it centered. There, I think that looks pretty good. So then I want this video to start right as soon as the slide appears as well. So I'm going to go back up to the top ribbon under Format Video, choose Automatically from the Start menu, and that should be good. So just to make sure, I'll come down and I'll preview it. It starts right away. Great. So you can see I have added some more video, another audio track, another slide. So my presentation is done. Now I want to save it as a movie so that when someone views it, all they have to do is press play at the beginning and the presentation will advance and play all the media automatically. This is pretty easy to do. First, I'm going to check and make sure all my media and all my animations are set up to advance the way I want. I like pretty simple animations and transitions, so I don't have anything flying in as I talk. I just have cut for my transition, and I set cut to all my slides, and I have my slides advance after a certain number of seconds depending on how long I'm talking or how long my video is. But now that I know everything is ready to go, it's all what I want, I'm ready to start saving. However, I definitely recommend that you check everything, do a full run through of your presentation before you move on to saving your presentation. So the final step of saving your PowerPoint as a movie is to come up to the File menu at the top of the screen, select Save as Movie from the drop-down, and you'll get a pop-up box. You want to give your presentation an identifiable name and make sure it's saving to the right spot. There are some more options to adjust under Movie Options. When you click it, you'll see the dialog box that pops up. You can add credits if you want, adjust some other things, but for now, I'm just going to click Save. When it's done, you can see behind my PowerPoint on my desktop, the file has saved. When I double-click to open it, it might take a minute to convert it to whatever application you're using, but it's ready to go. Now you have a PowerPoint that has audio and video of you. It's saved as a movie, and you're ready to turn it in.